today I decided to do a video instead of a live stream because I'm not sure I'll be able to be on at 5 p.m. And I think it's important that I get the message across to everyone who's interested about the situation in court. So there's so many factors to cover, and I guess the first place to start would be, the divorce process. And basically, that's how we were taken by surprise. Um, and without knowing that certain laws and clauses were placed into laws um, to condone the behavior that's going on in courts today. And most of these laws, of course, were through the Father's Rights Movement and fatherhood.gov, um, lobbying and getting them passed and established. Um, Apparently, they felt that it was important to have women or mothers and children pay for um, the years and years that America was considered a woman's country, where it's illegal to harm and hurt a woman, being that we are the weaker gender. And of course, children are helpless because they're small, usually, and if they aren't, they're at the mercy of whoever controls them. So, uh, this is the best concept of recovering losses that are seeking some type of revenge for what men experienced over the years. Blaming mothers for their poverty, blaming women for being gold diggers, and not just blaming them. Putting all women in one category. And I understand that there are women who are exactly that, and they are deplorable. I agree with that. But at the end of the day, it's our responsibility to determine who we are marrying and why they're marrying us. And, that doesn't come easy when you're, um, you know, programmed into societal thinking and being diverted away from your natural senses and intuition. So eventually, over time, most of the times when it's too late, both for men and women, uh, they become victimized in marriage. And marriage is a tool, rather than the family court seeing that marriage is a tool for men and some men, I should say, and some women to exploit another person. Um, they took the whole opposite extreme of what was going on in the laws and the courts in reference to marriage and family. So, that being said, we can progress into how they accomplish these goals that they set out to remove children from the custody of their mothers, remove mothers from the homes that they're entitled to live in, and basically relegating them to poverty level, uh, increasing homelessness among women and children, uh, the children whose fathers don't care. And yeah, there's some children who are in the custody of their fathers, and those fathers don't care. They're just going along with the agenda. And one of my criticisms I have to state is these men who feel that they need the government to protect them and they need to come together and be this and all this camaraderie that's based on false principle and exactly what is at the core of these men, apart from the fact that the majority of them are narcissists, so they lack a personality. Yes, narcissists do not have a personality. How they operate is based on whoever they want to gravitate to or be connected with. They assume certain aspects of those people that they are colluded with. So certain aspects of those people's personalities. That is how they mitigate their world. That is how they exist. So independently, they don't have an existence, and that's why they latch on. And this is both male and female narcissists now, that I will state that clearly too. Latch on to whomever they want to exploit, and assume uh, personality traits of those people who are quote unquote targets. With their intention is to victimize and assume, yes, believe it or not, the identity of their victims. It's like a very sinister and um, probably it's worse than any other excuse me, horror story you could ever see on TV. They always say truth is stranger than fiction. It's true. That is so true. It's almost as if they want to assume your identity. They want to assume your personality. They want to just take you over and throw out the shell of your body. It sounds crazy because it is crazy. It's such an nth degree of mental illness that for you to circumvent them and maintain your sanity during the process and maintain your identity and maintain everything you've ever built and created, it's virtually a task of a lifetime. Um, However, they are conquerable and they can be overcome. And that's basically all I'm gonna state today for the moment. Alright, well, I am gonna go. I will pick this up again in a moment.